I'm a fourth generation Montanan, grew up in Chinook, Montana on a farm and ranch. Went to Bozeman, studied for agricultural education, became a teacher in Cascade, taught there for 16 years, joined the fire department, became the fire chief here about 12 years ago, and then I decided to take a little bit of a career shift and went and started working for the state of Montana as the agricultural education specialist for the state of Montana at Office of Public Instruction.
Okay, and so now you're making this run for public office. Tell me why you decided to do that.
You know, I grew up being on the farm and ranch. I always knew that one of the reasons why I wanted to run for office is I love giving back to the community. I love serving my community, being on the fire department, you know, volunteering. I've coached a lot of sports to where I just love giving back, and it's one of the ways that I can. And I enjoy going down. I've always taken kids down to Helena and during the legislative cycle and had them see what it's like down there. And that's where all of Montana starts getting things done. So
Eric, as you are out on the campaign trail talking to a lot of people, I'm sure, what issue or issues do you feel are most important as this next legislative session approaches?
I think we got a lot we've got to tackle this next cycle. Property taxes is one of the biggest ones, and the interim committees have been working on that, the legislative committees. So we'll have those ideas to where we can actually tackle that and try to help Montanans, help save some money, get it back in their pockets, and then go from there. The other one I believe is education, trying to retain teachers, trying to get teachers, quality teachers, helping people, the kids, have quality education is the big thing.
Okay. In relation to that property taxes, are there any ideas that you have to try to make it a little more fair and equitable to some people who feel maybe they're being priced out, I guess?
I do like some of the ideas that have been coming out of that interim committee. One of them was one of those, do you want me to start over again?
Yeah, maybe so.
Okay. I do like some of the ideas for property taxes, some of the relief that they're coming out of the interim committee with, such as like a homestead tax. So if this is your one and only home, you're going to be taxed at a lower rate. But if you have second and third homes, they're going to be at a higher rate. So it's going to help Montana homeowners actually be able to afford what we have in the prices in Montana.
Okay. When it comes to a budget surplus like the state has had and I think has right now, how would you prioritize allocating money for services or?
I think one of the biggest things we've seen education, a lot of these levies have not passed. We need to help our education system be able to fund at a level that can meet the demands of the students, the teachers, administrators. And I know we can do that a little bit more efficiently in each of those schools, but I think being able to get it back into the system would help.
Okay. And what do you think you can do to improve bipartisanship in the legislature in Montana?
Well, I think the biggest thing is we've got to quit bickering and be able to solve issues for Montanans. If we can sit and talk, most of the time we all have the same idea that we want to solve problems. It's just how we get to that solving the problem is the biggest issue. And if we sit and talk about it, I think we'd see more eye to eye than actually be fighting.
Okay, cool. Anything else that you can add about the office?
The big thing is get out and vote. I think use your right as Montanan, as a citizen, get out and vote.